Hey guys, it's Amy with Crafts by Aimee, and we're in a journal event today. But surprisingly, I'm not using this ink pad. So let me move it out of my way. I really need to find a permanent place for it to go, but that hasn't happened yet. And I need to put this one back where it does go, because it does have a permanent place. It's just not in it. Because right now I don't know where it is. So I'm on a few minutes early, so Miss Tamara can share me out. I am streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. For anybody wondering, I started doing that as a backup way to make sure I don't lose my videos. And also, just to expand my horizons. So it's 7 Eastern, 6 Central. My time in the event. We are in T's Paper Crafting Friends event group. And in her group, everything you do has to have paper involved. So I'm working on a journal, which is obviously paper. And the theme is summer or 4th of July. I'm doing summer today. I haven't worked on this book since spring. I did a lot of it during winter. I did some spring stuff. And now it's time to start on summer one. Hi, Tamara. So I haven't done anything in it. It just has the pages. So it needs some stuff in it. So I have some cool washi tapes that are like tropical themed. Got watermelons, toucans, flamingos, sunglasses, and beach inner tubes, gnomes, ice cream cones. And then these are all like leaves, flowers, pineapples, lemons. Thank you, Tamara. I've got all kinds of stuff out. I have stickers, all kinds of stickers out. I have some paper that I might put in there. I don't know. I just had it out. I have some elements that are die cuts from Amazon. Got butterflies. And I've even got little cabochons. Yep. I've been working on it since the beginning of the year. I just work on it a little bit during each season. So, oh, and I wanted to show you guys, these are some of the stamps that I got from Five Below. Hey, Miss Carla. So I have a flip-flop, ice cream bar, a milkshake, and some cool sunglasses. So I'm definitely going to do the sunglasses and the flip-flops in like a bright color somewhere. I thought about doing a tag again today. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But I'm definitely using my brighter color inks for this stuff. Because it's summertime. So those were part of a stamp set from Five Below. They had 2 different ones and I bought both of them. So I'm not really sure if they're all from the same one or if they're from 2 different ones. But I can tell you they're all from Five Below. Hey, Miss Rona. So first thing I want to do is try and find something to put on the cover of this signature. Because I have the coolest thing on the winter one. And I have nothing on the spring one. And now I want to do the summer one so I don't have it being blank. So we're going to decorate the cover right now. And it comes with all kinds of stuff. It's got palm trees, it's got fish, it's got suntan lotion, hats, beach bags, inflatables, the sun. It has words, it has umbrellas, it has a beach chair. Or you could put your chair back there with the umbrella. It has drinks, which I'm going to assume have alcohol in them because as an adult, that's what I like to drink. But it has a ton of stuff. It says paradise on this one. So trying to get to the big ones because I put all the bigger words and stuff at the bottom. Okay. I have all the big ones out. Just put this here. No, I'm just going to put all these back in here because with my luck, it'll fall over and it'll end up on the floor. put it on top of my pile of tape. So we've got a summer one that says has a watermelon. Summer beach party. We've got soak up the sun. I am not an expert, Miss Carla. I've literally only been doing this for 1 year. I started last March. And you are good, Miss Carla. We're all good at different things when it comes to journals. We've got summertime. We've got summer fun. At the pool. Sunny beach. Relax summer. And this one I like too. Summer love. I don't think I want to do summertime. I'm leaning towards the summer fun one. Because I think it fits best on the page. I think this one's a little bit too wide. It's a toss-up between these two because I want something that's going to fit on the page. And I can use the rest of them in the journal itself. Or on tags. Or on things that I'm inserting into there. So which one do y'all like better? Summer fun or summertime? I feel like the summer fun one is weird because of the cloud. But I'm not going to stress on that too much. I do want to pull out some of my cabochons. Because I have some really cool ones that are sunglasses, you guys, that are shaped like hearts. And I have them in a bunch of different colors. And they're pretty thin. So I figure they'd be fine on the cover of this. And then I also have some watermelon ones and strawberry ones that we can do like a page with. Like, I'm having an event. I hope Tamara doesn't mind me talking about it. I have an event in my group coming up that's going to be citrus summer. So it's like all things summer with like all the citrus fruits like limes and lemons and all of that goodness. I don't have any pineapples in here. I'm surprised myself by not having pineapples. I have some of these, but they are kind of thick. But yeah, I do have... Oh, my lemon fell apart. Oh well. I have some lemons. I have cherries. I have strawberries. I have peaches. So I figure we could do a page with like fruit. So I'm going to pull out a cherry. I'm going to pull out a strawberry. I already pulled out a peach. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys too. This isn't the only thing I had over here. Where is it? Where did that container go? I thought it was the container underneath it, but it's not. Found it. These are all shoe charms. I don't know if y'all know what shoe charms are, but these are all shoe charms. I got them all from Temu, I think, with the exception of these. These were just little charms from Walmart, and I just cut the little charm part off, and I wanted to use the strawberry out of this one. That's why I was grabbing it. It has an apple, a lemon, and it had a pineapple with sunglasses, which I think is so cool. But I like that other watermelon better, so I'm going to use that one. But these are all little... I've got donuts. I've got a Dunkin' Donuts thing in here somewhere. Yeah. The Dunkin' Donuts coffee. If anybody drinks Dunkin' coffee. They're just... Because they're made for Crocs. Hey, Miss Marsha. Marsha, I did finally find those shaker things you made. They don't have them anymore. They were on clearance just now when I was looking, and none of the stores have them. Well, especially not the mason jar ones. They had two other ones. One of them was a round, looked like a Christmas ornament almost. And another one was like a rounded rectangle. And the only place near me that has the round ones and the rounded rectangle ones is in Lake Charles by Miss Carla. So I have some that are, 4th of July. I can do a spread in here with those. All kinds of stuff. But this I also wanted to get out because I was thinking ice cream. I have ice cream, cotton candy, cupcakes. think this is an ice cream cone. I don't know. I just thought they were cute. I wanted to show you guys. I also have Ghostbuster ones. Name that character. I have all kinds of ones in here. I have Disney ones. I have Winnie the Pooh. These were from Target's Dollar Spot or Bullseye's Playground. I have cars. I have guitars. I have rocket ships. So you can find these all over. There's also a VW bug in here, I think. Or no, it's an ice cream truck. I'm going to take that one out. That can go on our dessert page. Yeah, I thought you guys might like that. So did we ever decide on which sign? I also have some little ducks and stuff that I could put somewhere. I have mermaids. I don't know. I have lots of stuff. Hey, Miss Julie St. Pete here. Welcome. We just have a hodgepodge of stuff on this desk right now. I think I'm going to do the summer fun one. And I don't like the cloud too much, so I might put a pair of sunglasses on top of it. Like to blind. I know. I have and the Winnie the Pooh one, I have the most of. And it's got like all the characters. It's got Winnie, Tigger, Pooh, Eeyore. I don't know if it has Rabbit. I know it had a jar of honey. So I am just using my art glitter glue. And if I had known that Miss Carla needed one of these precision tips for her art glitter glue, I found out that I have a pack of extra ones that I don't even know where they came from. I have 3 extra ones. And I don't know, I don't remember buying them, like, separately. But I also don't know where they came from. So there's that. I could have put one of those in with her Pookie tool. So I'm just using my art glitter glue. I love my little precision tip bottle. Just because it's small. And it's easily managed. I don't have to worry about having too much glue. Because it's such a small bottle, I don't have to worry about that. I think I might use a different glue to put this sunglasses on here. Because this is kind of like a shiny surface. So I think I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1 for that. I think I'm going to take some washi tape and put it at the bottom of the page. And it's the one that has the inner tubes. I have some stuff that is organized. If y'all saw this craft room, though, it is a mess. So we've got some inner tubes and sunglasses on this washi tape. I didn't really leave enough room for it to go up there, but that's neither here nor there. I think I want to use the pink sunglasses on the cloud. And yes, this is my Beacon 3-in-1. I did put it in an icing container from Hobby Lobby. And I've used Beacon on playing cards. I know yesterday Miss Lisa was talking about how she was scuffing it up with a piece of sandpaper. I don't want to scuff this up because I don't want to mess up the shine. But I've never used sandpaper until recently. I know Tamara's told us to do that. This cloud now looks like it has a face. But I had never done that before. But I've used the Beacon 3-in-1, and I've never had an issue with stuff sticking to it. So I don't know if it's just me or what. I kind of want to make a pocket to put on the bottom. Like just a little one if I want to stick some small stuff in it. So let's see what I have. I have this paper, but it doesn't really go with this theme. I do have summer paper though, because I pulled out my pack of this summer kit from Echo Park, which this is actually Cartabella brand, but it's all from Echo Park because that's the only place I've ordered from. So let's see if I can find a piece that I like. in here. They have one with watermelons on it. I could use that. And for anybody that watched Miss Vicky earlier, oh, I kind of like the red polka dots. She was talking about this paper. She was asking if anybody else used it. I do use it, Vicky. I just didn't say anything because I was doing something else while I was watching you. Ooh, maybe this one. Maybe this stripe one. Looks like a cabana. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, Vicky was talking about how this paper is really thick. And it is. And this Cartabella one, I don't think, not all of them are like this, but it's got like raised stuff. Like I don't know, it's got a thick stuff. You make me jealous with all the stuff you have. I make a lot of people jealous with the stuff that I have. So I'm just sticking my journal aside for right now. We're going to let the glue dry on the sunglasses. We're going to cut a piece of this to be, let me measure that part. Because I don't want it to go all the way. I just want it to go in the middle. So I'm going to do it 4.5 inches. I'm going to do 4.5 inches for this. I just got to move some things out of the way because I need room for my paper trimmer. And I'm not unfolding this because the 4.5 mark is on this side. First of all, I'm cutting this piece off at the bottom. For anybody that's never used Cartabella or Echo Park, they have a strip on the bottom that has like the name of the packet and all this information. I don't need that, and it makes it hard to cut because it doesn't fit. And I want my piece to be like this. I don't want it to be horizontal stripes. I want the vertical. And now I can actually fit it in here. And I'm only using a small piece of this, so that will go in my scrap stuff. And I don't need a big pocket, so let's cut this down to like 2.5 inches. We don't need a big pocket. Let's see what punch this is. This is my 1.5 inch round, and I'm just using it, kind of eyeballing it. I'm pressing out a little thing to put in the middle. And when I saw I should have saved it. I saw the person that was making flowers again, and I'm pretty sure it's where I got the idea from. Apparently, she didn't make the flowers the same way I've been doing with the paper, but I might show you guys how she did it because I just want to put a small pocket down here, and I think the colors go great with this page. And Cartabella and Echo Park are double-sided paper, so this one on the back of it has like cards or tags, or I don't know what you would call them, but they have wording. So now we just have a little pocket. I buy a lot of stuff from Temu, and I also buy a lot of stuff on clearance at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I hate paying full price. I will never pay full price for anything at Michael's now because I've learned that if you're a rewards member or whatever, you get 30% off your order all the time. And I have a card, so thanks, Rona. So now we got the little cover part of the signature done. Let's see what we can do in the journal. This is just a piece of graph paper that I did with the distress stuff on it. I did all the pages the same, so they all look similar. Trying to decide what I want to do on this. If I just want to like stamp it, like put a stamp on here, like maybe do the flip-flops in a bright color. I have a ton of cool colors. I have fuchsia. What is this one? A tangerine color, a bright yellow, which I can't remember the name of that. So if anybody ever watches me, y'all know my favorite color is green. And I have Vivid Chartreuse. So let's try it. Well, my dad had people coming to cut trees and bushes today. And I was in the kitchen listening to Renee this morning. Well, not this morning, this afternoon. I was eating lunch. Hey, Miss Sue. And all of a sudden I started hearing this loud, like, I don't know what the heck. It sounded like they were cutting down a tree, to be honest. And I texted my mom because I didn't feel like getting up to go down the hall. I was like, what in the hell is going on outside? And she goes, tree cutting. And I'm like, Dad isn't even home. Apparently it's the people he had hired to do our gardening work a while back. He hired them to come and cut bushes and then left to go do something. And he wasn't even like near our house. He was in Metairie, which is like 40 minutes away. He was across the lake. He was heading towards New Orleans. Okay. That's enough. I'm just going to take a little bit of paper towel and wipe off the excess ink around the edge right here, just so I don't have it all over the page when I do this. And I'm going to do it at an angle. And now I have flip-flops. And once the ink dries, if I want to, I did get some around the edge. I didn't get the whole backing off. I didn't get all of the edges, I guess. But if I wanted to after this, I could come back and paint in the inside of the flip-flops since they're open like that. And I'm going to be cleaning my stamps. Y'all know I do that every time. I have one wipe out that I'll use for the whole time that I'm stamping on one live. And I'll just put it aside and keep using it. And I'm just drying off my stamp on a paper towel over here. And then I'll just set it up to let it dry. So let that dry for just a second. We'll see what we have in our sticker book because I haven't really opened all of them. This one I pulled out because it was food, and I knew it had candy. It had food, so it had ice cream and stuff. But they're like little kawaii things. They've got faces on them. I don't know why. I think I really bought this for the popcorn because I have an event that's Night at the Movies coming up too. And I wanted to use these in my Candyland, and I didn't. I didn't even finish the Candyland journal, to be honest. But this one is like I love this one. Look at that, how cool that one is. It's flamingo sunglasses with sunshine written underneath. We've got tropical birds. We've got postage stamp looking things. Tropical flowers. Tropical fruit. Good night, Miss Rona. Enjoy your sleep. We've got sea life. We've got flowers. A whole page of flamingos. Some little mini washi tape kind of things. And more seashells, which I might save that for next week. I don't know what I'm doing next week. So we did flip-flops. I just like to make sure my stamps are dry. Before I flip the page. A pony. I don't have a pony. I also don't have a vehicle right now, so I'm sharing my mom's. That blends in too much because it is yellow on the bottom. I also have those other stickers. So these are like exploration stickers, summertime stickers, and ice cream stickers. These were all from Walmart. I think they were 97 cents. I think that's what they were. And I didn't say this in tomorrow's live because I was working on something else, but I am going to Florida at the end of July. Well, it's not the very end, it's the weekend before her retreat to meet up with Craft Box Christy and Craft Room Confessions with Beth. Still waiting to find. I almost booked my ticket today, and then it was like, you have to enter your credit card information. And I was like, why? My information was saved. I've like flown a bunch of times with my credit card because I have a Southwest card, and that's what I was trying to book with. I think I might try and do the pink airplane. No, I don't want to. Or maybe this one. I like using these for stickers like this because these plasticky stickers are so difficult to get off the backing. So this one says, I've got the travel bug, and then it says adventure at the bottom. And I'm not really going to the beach. I'm going more to craft with my friends. But let's see if I can figure out what I want to put on this one. I don't know. Let's see what we have in the die cuts. I always forget that they're there, and I have some that are smaller in there. I don't just have huge ones. Granted, they're not small, but they do have smaller ones like popsicles, sunglasses, beach bags, sunscreen. One that says ice cream. I knew I had seen a Volkswagen bug somewhere. Hi, Rita. Welcome. Thank you for sprinkling. Maybe a hat would look good down there. I'm trying not to use yellow stuff because I used yellow when I did that. Like a duck. Well, I wonder if I have a crab somewhere. Because that would be a really good thing. I really wish those people would finish cutting the dang trees. Ooh, I found one. Yes, it has yellow on it, but I think it looks good. Or maybe the crab. What do y'all think? The crab or the camera? I'm just looking through to see what else is here. That's suitcases. We've got the word paradise. I got a half of a watermelon. Rita says crab. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to do the yellow on yellow, which is why I didn't use the hat or the fish that I saw. But the crab is very much coastal, and I'm going to Tampa, which is kind of coastal. Plus, I'm in Louisiana, and we're a seafood place. We have crabs. We'll go crabbing all the time around, not here, really, but further south in Louisiana. Because I live close to New Orleans, and New Orleans is not really... It's South Louisiana, but it's not, like, as south as you could go. Because down below us, you got Houma and Thibodeau and Galliano, all of that stuff where people go fishing down there in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, welcome, neighbor. What part of Mississippi? Asking since I just said that I live in Louisiana. So technically you're my neighbor. See, there you go. Carla goes crabbing. I can honestly say that I've never done any of this stuff that's Louisiana-ish. I've never fished. I've never gone crabbing. I have no inclination to do any outdoor activities like that. Oh, okay. I know where Laurel is. My mom wants to go there. She has a cousin that lives in Laurel. That's not why she wants to go there, though. She wants to go there to meet Aaron and Ben from that hometown show. She's kind of obsessed with it. She's like, I don't really want to go meet them. I want to go meet their older daughter. I can't remember what the daughter's name is, but she said that. She's like, I don't want to really go meet them. I want to meet their daughter. I'm like, okay, Mom, stalker. Stalker alert. Hi, Roberta. Welcome. I am working on my summer section of my journal. This is my winter, spring, summer, and fall journal. So we're working on the summer part right now. So far, we've covered the inner, the cover. We've put a stamp on this page. We've put some stuff on here about traveling to Florida. Let's see what else we can do. I do want to do a page that's like ice cream. Since I have my ice cream truck, my ice cream cones, I have stuff in here. And one of the words, let me find it. It said something like ice cream party or something. I might put that somewhere. My parents do have a pool. Oh, well, what part of Florida? Here it is, ice cream. And then we've got a bigger ice cream cone. And some popsicles. I consider popsicles ice cream, do y'all? Or is that just me? Like, I would consider this like ice cream. I know it's not technically ice cream. I am going to Tampa. I have been to numerous places. I've been to Boca. I've been to Orlando. I've been to Tampa before this. My friend used to live in Orlando, the Orlando area. She lived in Winter Garden. 40 minutes from Daytona and over an hour from Orlando. Okay. I might save the one that looks like the watermelon or a watermelon page. But we might do a page with like all our ice cream stuff. Ice cream is totally summer. I'm still a kid at heart. I love ice cream. I used to love the ice cream man. Whenever he would come down the street, I was always running out there to get something. So maybe we'll do it on this page. Because then we still have the writing page on the back. And if we wanted to, we could do like a little card to put in here that has some of the ice cream on it from this. The reason I really like these is because they're so tiny, you can use them on like ATC cards and they're not going to overwhelm anything. Also, 4th of July, I love me a bomb pop. I've always liked ice cream and stuff like that. I still love my bomb pop. So I'm just using the art glitter glue to glue those on. Because it's just paper. They're just die cuts made out of like cardstock. Well, I guess I could glue the other ones on too. I was thinking, oh, I was going to glue those on. I think I need to file that one down some more though. Because it didn't cut all the way to the base like I wanted it to. Even though I tried. Yes, I love them. I'm the only one in my family that eats them, really. My niece isn't allowed to eat the bomb pop ones from the grocery store that are regular from Popsicle brand because of red food coloring. And I don't know if they make one like that with like natural colors. It should be pretty easy for them. It's made out of, it's cherry and either lemon or lime, and then like blue raspberry. So I know for a fact cherries are red even when you turn them into a syrup to make something. And the lime and lemon juice section of the bomb pop is clear because they just use the fruit juice. So I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. This one's the same. We might just use the little charm ones. These were from Walmart. They were actually charms. Like they had a piece right here that I cut off that had a little jump ring on it. This is why I love this tip. Candy Splash one without red. I'll have to look into that. Because we had ice cream. We just had vanilla ice cream, and I let her eat that the other day when she was here. And I didn't get to see my baby this week. Because she went to vacation Bible school. Made Nanny sad. So let's do... I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Definitely going to use my beacon glue to glue these on. Let's glue this one up by the top. Because these are plastic on them. Or silicone. One of those two things. Anybody watch anything good on TV? I binge watched this show on Amazon Prime last week called Off Campus, and it was based on a book series that I've read. I loved it, but I binge watched it and it was only 8 episodes. And Steve Howie, however you pronounce his name, from Reba and Shameless, he was on that show, and I'm like, I didn't know he played the kid, one of the kids' dads. I was like, he like seems like he's everywhere nowadays. Did you see when I said I had more tips like that, Miss Carla? I have a whole bag of those tips, and I could have sent you one if I had known you needed it. Because I have a drawer with these little bottles in it that I was going to put stuff in that I've used some of them, but I had like a whole pack from Temu. Let's do a stamp. Let's do this ice cream stamp. Okay, that felt like it was coming up, but apparently I was wrong and it's not. So this one is also one that's kind of like an outline, so you could come back in and color it in. But I don't know if I want to color... I don't know if I want to do it in a color, like a bright color, or if I want to do it in like a neutral color, like a brown or a gray, and then come back and fill it in. This page is mostly like pastelish colors, so I'm leaning towards not doing a bright color. Let's see what I have that's not too bright. Sponge Sugar is not bright, but it also is not very showy. It doesn't show up well on paper. I use it when I just want to do something very light. I have Orange Marmalade. That one's really bright though. I'm gonna find like a paler color. Let's pull this whole thing out. I know I have Vintage Tea Rose. Let's do Pink Peony. I don't know. I can't remember what this color looked like, but it's not very vivid either. Probably should have done it with like the ink from Hobby Lobby. If I thought I could get away with going over it exactly, I would think about doing that. Well, let's try it. We'll do soft pink. And these ink pads, you do not need to push your stamp into very much. They are very much pigmented. Unlike the Tim Holtz ones. Like, if you press into this really hard, you're going to end up with like a ton of ink on your stamp. So you can see it better now. I didn't get it exactly where the other one was, but it was pretty darn close. And I didn't worry about cleaning the stamp in between because they were both ink, and the ink from the Tim Holtz one for Ranger was not going to get on that ink pad, and it wasn't really worried about that. So now we've got an ice cream page. And I think that this, yeah, this bottom one is ice cream. This pink one that I have. I need to find some stuff to do for 4th of July. Like I said, I do have the little these, but they're kind of hard to use on paper. They're going to sit up some because a lot of them have this little plastic piece and it's hard to pull that off or cut it off even. I did manage to cut it off of a few of them, but it made a big indentation in the back of them. So that's why I'm using more of these right now than those. Because I would have normally put this on this page, but I don't know. I guess I could put it up there. It's not gonna, it's got room. And it's not that thick on the back. Because I did get it pretty close to the base part. We'll just put glue on it and see how it works. So I'm using the Beacon 3-in-1. I just feel like it has a better hold. If this were metal, I would probably be using my E6000. Okay then, why don't you just move all around the page? It's a good thing that glue dries clear. I might have to wait a second before for this to dry some before I close this page. I don't think it's going to get close together because the glue is by the page, but let's see if we can put one of the, I don't know if it's going to all fit, but maybe do like wool on this one and put the couple of the girls that are laying on the beach blankets on this page. It's like I said, we do have a swimming pool, which I want to go in a lot more this summer than I did last year. Yeah, they'll be fine on that page. And my niece is a little water baby, but she's always busy during the summer, and I'm not allowed to take her into the pool. I'm hoping things will change this year so that when she's over here during the day, if she wants to go swimming, she can. But I highly doubt it. It's not like I would let my niece drown. And she doesn't really leave the shallow end mostly. And she knows how to swim. And I would never let that child be in the pool by herself. Ever. Okay. I was just burnishing that so that it would stay down. I do think I need to put a little bit glue in this corner. And get my pokey tool because she's 8. I was about to say 9, but she's 8. So we've got this one. Let's do a flamingo pool float down there. Well, maybe not. Let's see what I think there was one in here that was pool float. I am going to put another person on the other side. I just want to figure out positioning before I go do all of that. I really need more friends that live near me because All the people that I know, nobody can go to a play with me tomorrow night. Okay, so apparently it's either the pool is either the ones that are already in there. So I'm not using those. We'll just do stickers. I have tickets to go see Spamalot, but my friend that usually goes with me canceled. My backup person who wants to go that always can't go couldn't go. My friend that's a teacher is still teaching this week, so she can't go. And then another backup is going out of town for a graduation. So basically, I'm going with my dad, and I don't even think he likes Spamalot. I don't even know if he knows who Monty Python is. Oh, you like this, Rita? I made this. We call it a pokey tool. It gets under these plastic stickers very well. And ow, I just poked myself with the tip of it. I might end up using a lot of these on this page just because. Doing the flamingos. One of these down at the bottom. So yeah, I make those, and Carla actually had one. She was using it on her live right before me. And they both have hats on. They both have sunglasses. I don't think the drinks are... Maybe we'll put the flip-flops next to one of them. Like she took her flip-flops off. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I made that one. I made a bunch of them. I haven't really sold many of them because a lot of people already got some from other people. Okay, I think that's good enough for this page with that. I might come back in with like a stamp or something. I might try to find some other stamps that I have or something to put on this page. I could put a butterfly, but I don't know. Those stickers are puffy stickers and they're kind of annoying. Let's see what's in this one. I don't know. These all look too watercolorish for this one. I think that might be enough for this one page. So then this one has citrus on it, so I'm definitely not going to do the citrus on the back of it because that would be a little bit too much for me. So let's go in the back and do it on a different page back here. I do want to put some washi tape on this. Let's see, where is the other one? There. Let's do the watermelon. That way it goes with the whichever page I end up using it on, either the one in front of it or the one behind it. I have not eaten dinner yet. It is only, well, it's almost 7 o'clock, but it's not quite 7 o'clock yet. And I was in here watching Miss Carla and pulling out stuff that I wanted to use on this because I always wait till the last minute. Anybody watches me, I was doing a live on Saturday and I was talking about how I couldn't find what I was looking for and it ended up being right underneath my desk. And I made myself almost like, hey, Miss Bonnie. I made myself almost like sick trying to find something. I was trying to find a drop cloth. I knew I owned a drop cloth because I had cut pieces of it up to use as a sample piece of material for a canvas bag. I was like, I know I have this. Maybe we can decorate the back of this with some of the fruit. I don't know. The lemon is definitely going to blend in too much for me. The pineapple would look cute, but it's also going to blend in a lot. Yeah, Bonnie said she was having lima beans. Are you just having lima beans for dinner? Or are you having something else with them? Sue had pasta. And so did Carla. Okay. I got a lemon. Let's go through this and see what fruit's in here. I'm trying to figure out if these are supposed to be water drops. If they are, I don't know why they're colored. Beans and cornbread. That sounds like a southern thing. Rita had cornbread too. Goggles, flip-flops, drinks, popsicles. Coconut. Well, that just fell in the trash can. I really want to know what this drink is. It looks good. I like mixed drinks like that. Spaghetti. Ooh, garlic bread. That's a weakness. I love a good garlic bread. Okay, we have a few things we can put on this page. Up after me is dumpster. Up after me is Jamie with Crafting Time with Jamie too. So let's do this with our fruits and our drinks. Let's see if I can find another drink besides. I have a coconut one, but the coconut one doesn't stand out like that one does. And I think that there is another one. I thought I saw another one. It could have been with one of the bigger ones, I guess. I don't know about that one. But I thought I saw another one besides that one. Not that one. No offense to this one, I just don't know what the heck it is. Leftover pizza for tomorrow. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go with it's a margarita. So I'm not going to use this, and I'm not going to use the pineapple. Because I'm going to use these words. I'm going to do Summer Love. I might do Love Sideways. That way it fits. I have no clue what I'm having for dinner. I'm probably having leftover Mexican. Because we had Mexican for lunch yesterday. And I had a sandwich for lunch today. And it's also, my mom wanted to go get Mexican food yesterday, which we did. After I had literally cooked enchiladas Monday night, and we had enchiladas and corn and Spanish rice. And I'm like, I'll go with you. I'm not going to turn down free lunch. You know what? Maybe we'll put love down in the bottom. I'll do Summer Love. That way it's, I mean, it would look nice sideways, but I think I like it better like this. We'll put this orange drink, whatever this thing is. That mixed drink that was layered kind of looks like a drink they have at Pat O'Brien's. It's called a rainbow, but the colors are wrong for that drink. We got that. Instead of using the lemon picture, I think I'm going to use this lemon cutout. That's from the stuff that I got at Walmart. And I'm using the Beacon 3-in-1 for this because, like I said, it's plasticky stuff. trying to figure out where I want to put it. I might put it down here by the love word. The enchiladas were from scratch, not the tortillas that I made. Corn was from freezer, and the Spanish rice was a mix because I still haven't figured that part out. Me and mixed Spanish rice, I've tried doing it in our my Instant Pot, but I haven't quite gotten a recipe that I think worked well. And they were chicken enchiladas. Because that's what I like. And I love red enchilada sauce. My parents, not so much. That. I think I'm going to put these sunglasses up there. We'll just use this glue for the rest of this page. That way I'm not going back and forth. So I've got a few more minutes. So we finished a few pages. I might go back to the page that we stamped the flip-flops on and put one of these words or phrases or whatever. I don't know what else to put on here besides this drink. Actually, I think I am going to put the weird drink. I'm going to put both of them. But I'm putting the weird drink to give me some space in between the lemon that I put at the bottom and the lemon. We can put that one there, and then I'll put this one over here. It's drunk summer. That sounds like a fun summer. Sorry, guys, I'm fixing it right now. I don't know why it does. I don't know why it keeps kicking my phone off. My phone and my tablet and my all my stuff is on the same Wi-Fi. There's no reason it should be doing that. So let's go back to this page. Could put soak up the sun. See what else we have. I like this one, but I don't know if I want to use it on this one. Maybe we'll just do summertime. If you want to send me a message, Rita, you can. I replied in my craft page. It's Crafts by Aimee. And it's the little green logo with my logo on it. So again, Jamie's up next, you guys. Crafting time with Jamie too. And she always does a lot of journal stuff. And if you're watching in T's group, all you have to do is refresh your page. And she'll be there. This way I have room on this page to still put stuff. I got an Ivy printer from Canon because I had some rewards at Best Buy. I just need to get some more paper for it. I had some zinc paper from like the early 2000s because I had a Polaroid printer, but the Polaroid printer doesn't work with anything new. It worked with flip phones, you guys. Y'all remember flip phones? It worked with flip phones, but it doesn't work with an iPhone. Jamie! Crafting Time with Jamie 2 is up next. So, maybe we'll put one of these stickers on here or something. I use my pokey tools for this too. Because they're not as plasticky as those other ones, but they're plasticky. Well, thank you for watching, Rita. I do appreciate that. I'm just putting this little flower at the bottom, right by the flip-flops. Got about a minute left. Got a huge mess on my desk. It's a good thing I'm not going live tomorrow, because that would mean I'd have to clean up tonight. I don't really want to. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Tamara, for having me. We didn't get to make any flowers today, but I've made them on previous events. And I think I even made a reel. So let's go watch Jamie. I will see you guys over in her comments, and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye, guys.